Many people, me excluded, love cats and dogs. They are their companion animals, and many people are willing to spend a fortune to care for these animals and give them the best life possible. But it's not all roses. There are quite a few ethical issues with the pet industry. Let's start at the beginning. Cats and dogs are bred in breeding farms. These places often treat the animals very poorly. Many of the animals are kept in small cages with no sunlight, and the parent animals are used to repeatedly give birth to new animals. The fact that we decide which animals breed and which don't has also led to an entirely different problem. By breeding the animals for our own desires, rather than for what is best for the animal, we have created many purebreds that are often born with disabilities. To name but one example, the bulldog. Apart from being less than pleasant to look at, bulldogs often have to cope with rather unpleasant things like breathing problems, bad eyesight, allergies, inability to mate or give birth, and, possibly most frightening of all, being very prone to cancer. It's just not fair towards these animals to put them into existence. Another problem is food. Ordinary cat and dog food includes meat, and this meat is usually sourced from factory farms, which are particularly cruel to animals. While dogs can definitely live in vegan diets, cats are obligate carnivores, and they cannot produce certain nutrients like taurine without meat. There are certain companies that produce cat food that is supplemented with these nutrients. However, cats can probably still not thrive on vegan diets as they would on meat. But the question is, does that actually justify killing other animals in order for your cat to thrive? Is it justified to give countless chickens a horrible existence in a factory farm for one cat to live an even better life than they would on a vegan diet? Don't you think that the chickens will suffer more than the cat would? Let's even go a bit further. Let's assume that the health implications for cats from not eating meat were so severe that their lives were virtually not worth living. Would that justify feeding them meat? This would essentially be a form of the trolley analogy, where there's a trolley rolling down a mine about to kill 5 workers if nobody intervenes, and you have the possibility to pull a lever, redirect the trolley on a different track and kill one other worker instead. Again, why would you value the cat's life over the life of dozens of chicken? Wouldn't euthanizing the cat be the right decision in this situation? Many cats and dogs also find themselves homeless, often due to breeders breeding more of the animals than there's demand for. Some of these animals find a new home in a shelter, but these places are rare, and the shelters often find themselves forced to euthanize the excess animals, despite being in good health. But I finally have some good news for you. If you still want to have a companion animal, but you don't want to do anything at all, you can. Just adopt an animal from a shelter, don't buy from a breeder. That way, you are helping to tackle the problem of homelessness, while at the same time not financially supporting the breeding industry. Just make sure to feed those animals a vegan diet. You might also want to consider neutering them. While that is of course a rights violation, it doesn't hurt the animals because it's done under anesthetics, and it does prevent further animals from coming into existence. It seems morally okay to me. In summary, keeping companion animals can be done in an ethical way. There are just a few things to keep in mind. Adopt, don't buy, and feed them vegan. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. Please consider subscribing and see you soon.